Hey YouTube, this is David. Thank you for watching videos. The BlackBerry Passport is big, very big. It's square and it has a physical keyboard, which also doubles as a trackpad for scrolling around menus, apps, and web pages. Measuring in at 128 x 90.3 x 9.3 mm, the BlackBerry Passport, like all good things, is more than a handful. You can't really use it comfortably with one hand, but so what? I can't use my Nexus 5 with one hand all that well. Ditto the iPhone 6 Plus. The Passport weighs in at 196 grams and is heavier than anything the company has ever produced. It is also more premium than anything BlackBerry has turned out in living memory, with a gorgeous metal frame, high-grade polycarbonate backing, pitch-perfect keyboard, and an ultra-high-resolution 4.5-inch display. As I see it, there are two talking points regarding the Passport's design: its keyboard and the display. The former is a full QWERTY setup arranged over 3 rows with the spacebar housed centrally on the bottom line of keys. BlackBerry says this is the best keyboard it has ever produced, and it really is. It surpasses the Q10s setup in every way. And the main reason for this is because it is a lot smarter. On top of that, it is more fully integrated with BB10 and the overall experience of using the phone. The Passport's display is a 4.5 in 1440 x 1440 pixel IPS LCD setup and is the best display I've ever seen inside a BlackBerry handset, bar none. BlackBerry chose this resolution and aspect ratio, 1:1, for a very specific reason. Normal mobile phones display 40 characters across their screens, but with the Passport's extra width you get 60 characters, which makes reading things like eBooks, web pages and, BlackBerry's favorite, spreadsheets, a lot easy. With regards to clarity and color production, the HD grade panel also delivers the goods. Colors look fantastic with excellent contrast and lots of detail. Inside the Passport you'll find Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset running alongside 3 GB of RAM and an Adreno 330 GPU. That's a pretty ferocious setup even by Android standards, and makes for one hell of an experience in the day-to-day. Even more so when you factor in that BlackBerry, like Apple, has complete control over the software and hardware inside its handsets, which always translates into a smoother, more power-efficient experience for the end user. And the Passport is no exception to this rule. BB 10.3 software. BlackBerry 10 is perhaps one of the most underrated mobile platforms on the planet. A lot of this is to do with BlackBerry's previous hardware. The Z10 and Q10 weren't all that desirable, but most is to do with the fact that the vast majority of people these days go for either Android, meaning Samsung, or Apple's iPhones. People do buy Windows Phone, sure. But when I say most, I'm talking in a macro, hundreds of millions type sense. And in this context there really is only Apple and Samsung, and this is a real shame because both Windows Phone and BB10 now have a lot to offer. Since I last used BB10 around 12 months, BlackBerry has pumped out a fair few updates. We're now to BB 10.3 and the UX, I'm pleased to report, is in much better shape with improved iconography, better multitasking, and new features like BlackBerry Assistant. Universal search is now a lot better too. Just start typing and BB10 will open up a search dialog with everything related to your query that is on your phone: contacts, emails, videos, notes, and pictures, as well as links to things like BlackBerry World, Twitter, Google and Bing. Another new feature inside BB 10.3 is endless folders, whereby you can simply chuck hundreds of pointless applications, that is the majority of the stock BlackBerry ones, which cannot be deleted inside, and never have to look or think about them again. You can also merge two folders into one, although you cannot yet have folders within folders. BlackBerry's never been known for its imaging prowess, and while the company did make some pretty solid changes to the camera app inside BB10, the overall experience, when compared to Windows Phone, iOS, or Android, was still lacking somewhat. Inside the Passport, however, things get decidedly different with the addition of a 13MP, 5-element f2.0 sensor, complete with optical image stabilization. Yep, just like the iPhone 6 Plus, Galaxy Note 4, and LG G3, LED flash, and full HD video recording. Capabilities at up to 60 fps. Once again, on paper the Passport is something of a beast. One area where nearly all of BlackBerry's BB10 handsets have fallen down in the past is battery. Neither the Z10 nor Z30 offered the kind of battery endurance one found aboard the company's older, more traditional handsets. The bad news is the Passport's battery is non-removable, meaning no hot swapping on the go. Is this an issue? Not really. The Passport has a huge battery pack that will almost certainly deliver 24 hours of usage from a single charge. It's a 3450 mAh battery pack and it delivers, in our tests, a good day and a bit with heavy usage. Switch to low to moderate and you're looking at a solid couple of days. The battery is excellent, ditto call quality, and there's more than enough power inside to ensure everything operates in a silky smooth manner. I really enjoyed the improvements BlackBerry has made to the camera, and the screen, as we've already established, is just marvelous. In my honest opinion, if ecosystem is important to you and you're already locked into Apple or Google's respective walled gardens, this handset probably isn't for you. If, however, you want a powerful piece of kit that is excellent at multitasking, has a gorgeous keyboard, brilliant battery, and an excellent notifications hub, as well as a growing selection of applications and market-leading security, then you could do a lot worse than the BlackBerry Passport.